likes to knock guys out. Standing 5'8", 170 pounds, training at Elite Performance, 7-2. His opponent, Ty the Hurricane Hamblin, 6'1", 170 pounds, training at a Team Outcast, 6'9". Ty Hamblin likes to bang the best. Well, he got that in Dave Castillo tonight.
And you see in Dave Castillo's corner, Matt Pena. Matt Pena is the boxing coach for legends like Matt Hughes, Robbie Lawler. This guy has trained some of the best UFC world champions, and now he's training Dave Castillo at Jeremy Horton's Elite Performance in CrossFit.
Well, Matt Pena is one of the best in the world at what he does, and that's training guys to kill. And Dave Castillo is a headhunter in all respect of the word. He likes to knock people out. You leave your chin out in the open, he will put you to sleep. Of course, training with Jeremy Horton and all of his teammates. So you see Dustin Collins, Scotty Casey. Who else do you see in their corner? He's got Nick the Worm Pendleton. Dave Castillo, man, fan favorite, ready to go here.
No question about it.
Get ready, Rail Center. 3 5-minute rounds scheduled, and Dave Castillo, again, your referee.
Dave, your referee in this competition, is going to go over and make sure that these guys are gloved up, all sealed up by the Utah State Athletic Commission. Going to look at the gloves, make sure they understand the rules of the cage. No striking to the back of the head, neck, or spine. No eye gouging, fish hooking, hair pulling. They know they're going to get a touch of the gloves here. Right, Dave's excited to have a fight. And here we go, one last time with Dave Castillo and make this go over the rules.
Boys, we're going to the rules in the locker room. We'll just go over the big ones again. Stay off the top, back of the head, neck, and spine, and keep your fingers out of the cage. Understand? Touch them up. Let's have a good fight. Good towel.
Once again, the MMA rules, 3 5-minute rounds scored on a 10-point must system, same as boxing. No striking to the back of the head, neck, or spine. No eye gouging, fish hooking, or hair pulling. All moves that Ty Hamblin might need against a guy like Dave Castillo.
Well, there's no doubt Dave Castillo likes to knock people out, but I tell you, Ty Hamblin is a showman, and he can stand up. He'll submit you if you give him the chance. He's sneaky enough that he'll land submissions. Now, he fought Scotty Casey, Dave's teammate in the last event, and they were banging back and forth until he got caught.
Yeah, I really see this as a striker versus grappler fight, although both fighters are well-rounded. Dave wants this fight to stand. Ty wants to get this fight to the ground.
There's no doubt about that. So what is going to be the strategy here, Steve? What does Ty have to do to beat Dave?
I think Ty has to try to get Dave on his back and submit him, which is no easy task. Dave Castillo has beat 2 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts. He is a very tough guy to submit. Dave Castillo is going to look to land some big strikes and knock Ty out.
Well, you see, he's slowly closing the distance on Ty Hamblin. Closing the distance, weathering, blocking those shots, weathering it, and Ty throwing a left and a right, and a left and landed on the side of Dave Castillo's face and maybe wobbled him a little bit.
Well, and Ty needs to go for broke standing, no question about it. And you see Dave go for the takedown.
Well, Dave got popped a couple good times, and I don't think he was expecting that out of Ty Hamblin, but he's got to be really careful here because Ty loves this position. You get him on his back, he'll start looking for that submission. He might get you.
Yeah, Ty Hamblin has a very sneaky guard. You can see Dave Castillo on top in Ty Hamlin's guard, and he's crawling up the body.
Well, he's crawling up the body there, and you see them right on top of Kingdom Club Wrestling, MMA, and Grappling. Check out kingdomclub.com. But you got to watch this because right here, this is where Dave will get you.
Going for the armbar.
I mean, not for Dave. Ty, excuse me.
Yeah. Oh, big strikes by Dave Castillo. You see Ty Hamblin in the turtle up position, not defending. Good job by Dave. And Dave passes the guard.
Dave passes the guard to get into side position.
Look for Dave to really work the elbows from this position. He cannot be submitted while he has side position on Ty Hamblin. Oh, about to take the back.
Well, and somebody's bleeding down there.
Dave Castillo's nose is bleeding. Ty Hamblin must have caught him with a good shot.
He caught him with a nice shot. Right to the nose there, but then he comes out the back door looking for a submission, and he's got to be careful. Now Ty working for the back of Dave Castillo, looking for the choke. Oh, and he slips off the top.
He couldn't quite get his hooks in. They talk about position before submission. I think Ty got a little overzealous trying to get that choke where he should have got those hooks in first. Good knee to the body by Dave.
Good knee to the body by Dave as he bleeds all over. But yeah, you're right. It's just coming out of that nose there. He took a solid shot. and they're key positioning, but you got to give hats off to Ty Hamblin. He's making it interesting, isn't he?
No question.
Working for that takedown. He gets the right hand leg. It looks like Dave's working for that guillotine choke, but he doesn't have it on there quite yet.
Yeah, and no question. Yeah, and look at him trying to rip that arm out, going for the Kimura, transitioning to an arm bar. We are seeing some jiu-jitsu out of Dave Castillo. This is not something we get to see very often. Oh, almost has the arm lock.
And now transitioning into a triangle choke.
Good elbows from Dave on his back.
Careful at the top of that head.
The biggest problem with Dave bleeding out of his nose is it makes it hard to breathe.
Well, especially when you're on your back like this and you're swallowing your own blood, you know, it makes it hard.
And he's going for a triangle. What is this? The Jeremy Horn patented triangle, and he's got it. And oh my gosh! Dave Castillo, the knockout artist, with the triangle submission.
Submits Ty Hamblin. Wow.
You know what? He warned me before this fight. He said, you know what? If I get on my back, Steve, you are going to see that I can submit from my back. I've added it to my arsenal. And I'm not sure that I believed him, but I believe him now.
Well, I tell you, they were battling back and forth. They were jockeying for position. And you see that he gets the win. Wow, congratulations, David Castillo. Huge crowd here at the Rail Event Center right here in downtown Salt Lake City. Beautiful downtown Salt Lake City. 80 degrees outside today, Steve. The mountains look beautiful. If you're not in Utah, I don't know what you're doing because the place is amazing.
Well, we got Brad Hackala, the attorney for Michael Jordan. Flew all the way from California to watch these fights. WCFC is on the map. Let's check out the replay because the triangle choke that Dave Castillo caught Ty Hamblin with is a Jeremy Horn specialty.
Well, let's see that shot from Ty Hamblin that made Dave Castillo's nose bleed. He was bleeding all over the place.
Be real careful.
Yeah, really interesting fight because you would have expected Dave Castillo to get the better of the stand-up, Ty Hamblin to go for the takedown, and Ty Hamblin to get the submission, but you saw the opposite.
Well, and this is what we thought was going to happen. Dave Castillo standing over Ty throwing punches. We thought the fight was over here, but Hamblin did a really good job of transitioning and jockeying for position. Great job by both fighters. Dave Castillo really showing how versatile he is as a fighter.
And you hear Dave yelling out to his wife, I told you I would triangle him.
Well, look, man, that's the way the fight goes. It's a good time. These guys love it. You see the sportsmanship. Big smile on Ty Hamblin's face. You got to love this guy. So I tell you what, let's make this thing official right now. Let's do it. Let's make it official. We'll send it back inside here to Mr. Dave Silliestead.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get both the fighters to the center of the cage. We'll put this one in the books tonight. And once again, another great display. I can tell you, knowing Dave Castillo, there's nobody any happier than he is right now about pulling off a submission like that. We have an official time of 3:17 in that opening round, and this one comes to an end by triangle choke and tap out. How about a hand for your winner, Dave